Hi everyone, Agnes here, and I'm going to do a part 2 to a video that I did very recently, and it's the video about reinfecting yourself in a positive way. Now, this is something from Neville Goddard, and today I'm going to use it for those of you that feel that you are not loved. That's going to be the example. Now, this YouTube is really for those of you that are having an issue of not being able to change this or manifest what you want. I'm going to go through some solutions for you and give you some clear steps of how to practice this. And then I'm going to dive into these steps, and by the end of the video, you'll be more easily able to point yourself in the right direction to move yourself towards your desire. So, now, negative reinfection, that's often what we do to ourselves in terms of I'm not loved. So the reinfection is you're playing over when someone said something to you that made you feel unloved, or that you wanted to connect with them and they didn't want to, or they're not replying to messages, or they're not calling you and they're not making plans with you. So it brings up this emotion of I'm not loved. Now, what you're going to practice, firstly, remember a time where you felt really loved. Now, who was it with? Was it with a specific person? And if you don't have a memory in terms of a specific person, you can go back and find any memory, okay? The important thing is that you remember a time that you felt really, really loved. And that is the key to being able to do this little practice and this exercise. Now, you're going to have 6 steps to write down. So if you get a little paper and pen, or you put it in the notes of your phone, go through these 6 little steps. Firstly, who did you feel that with? When did you feel really, really loved? By whom? Answer that first question. Number 2, where were you? What was the location? And get really clear about that. What country, what town, what city. Then you bring it down again. It's like going down with Google Earth. What street were you in? What neighborhood were you in? Were you at your place? Were you at someone else's place? Write that down, because clarity is really important. Okay? Now, what were you wearing? And if you have a specific person that was there, if you can remember, call up what they were wearing, because that's really helpful, because that was what you saw looking out your own eyes. All right? Get that detail. Number 4, what season was it? Number 5, was it night or day? And number 6, were you hot or cold? So all those details are going to help you to reinfect yourself in a positive way for this exercise. So you're using all this to call up that emotion. Just like you had it that day, you're going to call up that emotion so that you can generate the state. You're going from the state of unlovedness to the state of lovedness. That's what you're really doing. So to generate the lovedness, use the 6 steps, and then remember how it felt. Remember that memory, remember that day, and you're going to call up the emotion, fertilize yourself, marinate in it, go over that memory again and again and again and again, probably about half a dozen times. And then really think about, once you've done that, what was it that made you feel loved? Was it affection? Was it a compliment? Was it eye contact? Did they tell you I love you? I want to see you, or perhaps make plans for a future time to see you, like a date or a weekend or a Saturday night. Did they do any of those things? What was it specifically that made you feel loved? Okay, so get clear about that, because that's important. All right, now number 3, take the amazing feeling, and you're going over and over it, and what you're doing in that moment of doing that, and when you do it on a loop, is you're deleting the negative infection, as in I'm unloved, I'm unloved, I'm unloved. You're replaying those unloved moments, and it's making you feel rejected, it's making you feel second best, it's making you feel not good enough, and that's what you're wanting to delete, is that negative infection, okay? And you're going to reinfect yourself with feeling loved, lovedness. I am loved, okay? So it's really, you're changing states, and if you feel unloved and you're replaying that negative infection, you're going to feel unloved now, and then you're going to experience the photocopy, which is unlovedness, the experience of unlovedness on the outside. It's going to be reflected back to you. So if you're feeling loved and you're practicing this in the positive as a positive reinfection, you will experience love on the outside. Okay? Now, how to infect yourself positively today so you can experience the state of love inside. And the outside will then show you the evidence of your new state to you, okay? Now, I did another YouTube, which was the part 1, which is for those of you that have I'm Not Wanted. You can have a look at that. I'll pop the little link up here next to my head so you can click on it. And for those of you that love Neville and love his writings and his story, I'm going to put the wonderful story of the doctor and his wife, which is a wonderful story about living in the end of what they wanted. I'll put that down below in the description for you. So lots of love, everyone, and let me know how you go, and I will see you as always in the next YouTube. Lots of love.